Hello everybody, and welcome back to Eorzea. Alright, so last we left off, we were going to start start some more main scenario quest. So I say let's get right to it, right? Okay, ooh. That is a nice view of the silhouette of the city, though. Alright, it's very peaceful here at night. I like it. Okay, that's enough peace. Alright, what do you got as a quest for me, man? Ah, Redwyne. That aura of confidence tells me you've not been idle since last we met. This is true. I hope I've read you aright, for I have a task that requires the attention of a capable adventurer. Might that adventurer be you? Lurkers in the Grotto. And it's gonna give me eye drops, which is cool. I don't know of things that blind me yet, but it's probably good to have that. It's always good in Final Fantasy games to have your antidotes and your eye drops. Well, eye drops if you're a melee character, which you almost always are, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, in Final Fantasy games. Yeah. Anyway, Stalwern, the owner of Summerford Farms, has a task for a competent adventurer. All right. Well, I think I qualify for that term. Good to hear. Then I shall lay before you the sorry tale. All right. There's a sorry tale involved. Okay. You will have heard rumors of the abductions. Yes, I have, actually. Citizens have been disappearing from every corner of Limsa as if plucked from the face of Heidelin, boots and all by an unseen hand. And what's this got to do with Summerford Farms, you might ask? Well, that remains to be seen, but it seems a collection of right unsavory fellows with azure-tattooed faces have been creeping to the edges of the fields and spying on me yeomen. Now, I doubt anyone would enjoy being scrutinized by such savages at the best of times, but the farmhands are convinced that they're the kidnappers of rumor, come for their hides. Needless to say, they're besides themselves with worry, and their work's suffering for it, which is the very last thing I need when my old crewmen are still getting used to their new jobs. 'Tis a struggle to get them to leave the farmhouse of a morning. Leave the farmhouse of a... Okay. That is, as they say, where you come in. Would you be willing to investigate these tattooed thugs for me? Yeah, I can do that. I just realized what's different. Hold on. Adjusting the sound level. There we go. Okay. Anyway, yes, I can do that. Good lass. The sooner we get to the bottom of this, the sooner this place will start to resemble a working farm again. I suggest you begin by having a look around Seasong Grotto. If reports are to be believed, our unwelcome visitors have occupied the place. Be careful, though, Redwyne. I couldn't say for sure what manner of miscreants we're dealing with here. If they are the kidnappers, well, just be on your guard, all right? Okay, I'll be on my guard. Thanks for your concern, old man. I call a lot of them old man, but yeah. What do you have to say normally, Stalwern? Well met, adventurer. All the seasons have their place, but Summerford was named after the one that suits her best. Okay, I can ask you about this place, which I probably should have done before I got here, but yeah. What do you do here? Well, lass, it's my job to see that this orchard runs smoothly. Used to be that I was a captain of my own pirate ship, but the Calamity saw an end to that. After I lost my vessel, I dragged my crew kicking and screaming here to begin a new life on the land. The Admiral had been getting tough on any sort of piracy, so I thought my boys would have an easier time of it out here. For most of them, though, it seems the smell of soil can't ever compete with the briny sea air. And what kind of place is this? This orchard here is part of the Admiral's initiative to outlaw piracy and put us erstwhile buccaneers to work reclaiming the land. Okay. The lawmakers have offered to buy our yields at a fair price once we learn the way of getting the plants to flourish. Gurkant over there, he's a master botanist, but there's only so much he can teach us. If this farm is truly to succeed, my blokes need to forget the ocean and bend their backs to the work before them. Okay, good to know. That's basically, I got that sense, the sense of that when I was running around here doing stuff anyway, but it was interesting to see what he had to say specifically. Okay, so now we run to Seasong Grotto, which I don't... Which direction is it? This way. Okay. It was the lanterns light the way to it or something? That was what that lady said? She said the lanterns light the way to it, and there's a memorial? Now, let me just talk to her again. Alright. Yon torches light the way to Seasong Grotto for souls lost at sea. The verse engraved on its memorial was first found carved into the deck of a shipwreck, and has become a favored litany among Limmenson seafarers. Okay, cool. Good to know. Alright, but yeah, you say yon torches. Okay, it's gotta be this way. She must mean these. Okay. Let's get moving before we lose the light. Well, lose the light. Get the light? Whatever. Let's get moving before we actually stop seeing torches. Wait, no. The minimap is not telling me that way. The minimap is telling me over here. Alright, can I see anything? From... Ah! I saw a torchlight over there. I see where it is. Just ran through a cloud of bees, but I don't care. I do care, actually. I don't like running through clouds of bees. That would be horrible in real life, but Reg doesn't care. Let's put it that way. Alright. See, now there's the glow of torches down here. Okay, let's use the road just to get a good look at this place before we get in. Alright, so there's these torches. This is what she meant. Oh. Okay. Well, that looks cool. Looks like there's stuff in there, though. Okay, bogeys. Oh! I have to kill them for my hunting log. That's awesome. Okay. How convenient. Alright. Hello. Aw, listen to the little squeaks they give out. I feel kind of bad killing them. Whoa. Kind of bad. Only kind of. You guys don't attack. You're passive. Okay, we're good. To crush your enemies, 1. So, what? 100 enemies I've killed with an axe or something. Oop. What is that? Yeah, defeat 100 enemies. But it specifically looks like... It says battle, but it specifically looks like it's marauder? Yep. Whoop. Okay, I got hit with that one. Okay, I got cursed. So it cost me 200 TP by getting hit with that thing. Huh, that's interesting. I didn't know that's what curse did. Okay. Alright, and none of these other ones are hostile, so I don't need to kill them. Okay, let's just see what we have to deal with here. Stone monument. That's pretty. Alright. Let's check out the stone monument. Someone is fighting behind me, apparently. You are about to enter an instanced battle. Instanced battles only occur during certain quests and missions. Take a moment to read information displayed in the active help window before answering the call of duty. Okay. Alright, let's just do that so I don't accidentally hit it. You are about to enter a special instance. These areas are reserved for important battles which feature unique environmental conditions or powerful boss enemies. Instanced objectives can be confirmed in the duty list. Okay. For the duration of the battle, you will be unable to pass beyond the red line. Okay. Displayed on the field. You will automatically leave the instance once all quest objectives have been met. I guess they're just going around doing their log or something. Alright, cool. Okay. Alright, so let's take on this objective then. Yeah, I know. You already told me to do that. Actually, just 1 second. Okay, I'm back. I was looking for a certain setting in my settings, and I can't find it, but I believe we'll still be okay. So anyway, if your level is above 9, it will be synced. I have hit 10, so the highest I'm going to go is 9. Understood. Alright, let's proceed into this instance, whatever shall await us here.
I am the waves that bear. I am the winds that guide. I am the evening stars. I am the morning sky. I am born of the sea, and there shall I die.
Okay. Hi.
Thus reads the Sailors Requiem, carved into yonder stone. Such words well describe the manner in which the citizens of Limsa Lominsa live their lives. It is both a litany against misfortune for those out on the waves, and a prayer that the souls of those who perish on land might find their way back to the sea. Ah, you are the adventurer I've seen around Summerford Farms.
Yep, that's me.
I thought myself on the trail of the kidnappers, but it would seem I have missed my mark.
Whoa.
Or perhaps not.
What is that? Okay.
As I suspected, the etheric disturbance here is no natural occurrence. Nor is it a coincidence that the two of us should come here in search of those responsible for the disappearances, only to be attacked.
I agree. Doesn't seem like much of a coincidence. Hello.
But who stands to benefit from the keeping of this secret?
Is now the time to speculate?
Oh, such thoughts must wait. Let us attend to the task at hand, unpleasant though it be.
Exactly my idea. Yes. Let's do that.
Phew!
Okay, so I had a bit of a technical error there, but we fought the Gubu and we killed it. And that's pretty much all you need to worry about. I'm sorry about that, guys. What is this crystal? And it's floating. Reg, I'm not sure you should touch that. Okay. Huh.
Hear, feel, think.
I recognize that voice. That was from my dream earlier. That was not from my dream earlier.
Crystal bearer. I am Hydaelyn, all made one. A light there once was that shone throughout this realm, yet it hath since grown dim. And as it hath faltered, so hath darkness risen up in its stead, presaging an end to life. For the sake of all, I beseech thee, deliver us from this fate. The power to banish the darkness dwelleth in the crystals of light. Journey forth and lay claim to them. By thy deeds shall the crystals reveal themselves to thee. Only believe, for the light liveth in thy heart. Go now, my child, and shine thy light on all creation.
Okay.
Awake again? Are we?
Yes. Hi.
Aha! The poor creature's fury was kindled with cruel forethought. See this blade? I found it in the Gubu's back.
Huh.
I have seen knives of this kind before. They are most commonly used for the cutting of rope. It would appear our culprits are seafaring men of some persuasion. Piratical being the most probable. In any event, you seem much recovered from your sudden affliction.
I don't know if recovered is quite the right word. I'm kind of in shock still.
I confess, I was rather taken aback when you collapsed at the very moment of our victory. Mayhap a surfeit of ether?
Maybe? Would that explain that?
I beg your pardon. A towering crystal. I'm sure I don't... Oh!
Oh, what? What?
Well, well. This has been a day of unexpected revelations.
And that revelation is...
I must continue my investigation.
No, you could explain to me
In the
what...
meantime, I suggest you deliver this knife to your patron, along with a warning concerning the pirate's probable involvement in this murky business.
Okay, but I want to know an
The
explanation
days
of what...
ahead promise little rest, I fear.
Okay, I'd like an explanation, please, of whatever conclusion you just reached. Because I'm getting the feeling that those dreams that I've been having are not dreams, and I'm a little weirded out.
May our paths cross again, under the light of the crystal.
Oh, now you're just teasing me. Okay. Yeah, I think it's safe to say that that dream at the beginning of the game, that dream that I had on the boat, was not a dream. And if it wasn't a dream, then there is a tall, scary man in a mask waiting to kill me. So there's that. Okay. Well, what's the next step? I'll figure that out later. Okay, what's the next step here? Deliver blunt sailor's knife to Stalwern at Summerford Farms. Okay. Well, we should go do that. Stalwern. Regana, Redwyne. He calls me by my last name, anyway. Redwyne, right glad I am to see you safely returned. My lads were all gabbing about hearing what sounded like all seven hells breaking loose in near the grotto, and I'd feared I'd sent you to your death. If you were in the middle of that commotion, I hope it yielded something of interest. I'd hate to think you'd risked your life for naught. Oh, it did. Let's see. Blunt sailor's knife. From cutting rope to removing barnacles, from gutting fish to gutting boarders, on a ship there are thousands of uses for a knife. This one's seen its fair share, apparently, since it's blunt. A blade pulled from the back of a creature you slew at the cave, eh? Aye, I'd agree that such a knife would be part of any seafaring man's kit. I'm starting to think that these ruffians are pirates come to lure my farmhands back to a life of plunder. Chances are they didn't take kindly to your appearance at their doorstep and sent a maddened goo-goo at you. Aye, the pirates have been adding to their numbers of late. I had best warn the lads and lasses in my employ to be on guard against their schemes. You met someone else at that grotto. A woman with a strange contraption. Ah, Y'shtola. She's been in Limsa Lominsa for a good while now. Her studies of the Aether here often bring her out to Summerford, so her presence at the grotto is hardly unusual. She's an odd-looking lass, I grant you, but she's not the kind to associate with kidnappers. You may take my word for that. Okay, good to know. Where trust should be lacking is in those yeomen of mine who have yet to wholly relinquish their pirate pasts. The temptation to return to the free and easy life of a buccaneer may prove too strong to resist. You have my thanks, Redwyne. If it weren't for the efforts of stalwart adventurers like yourself, this farm would be in a far worse state than it is. Just you keep lending your talents to those in need, eh? Help bring Limsa to the brighter future she deserves. Okay, and I will choose the potions and complete. Dun, 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 dun. And looks like while I wasn't paying attention, fog rolled in. So there's that. Did I just? Okay. Anyway, Stalwern, you have a main scenario quest, and that guy behind you does too. Or behind me does too. That's kind of weird. But okay. Stalwern is up in arms as his hired hands are nowhere to be found. That's Sea Sloth Severn and his lot, never around when there's work to be done. I'd sooner hire you for the sake of getting things done, but then the rapscallions would never learn. Round 'em up and let 'em know that Stalwern would like a word, and don't take no for an answer. Okay. I guess we've got some pirates to round up. You have a main scenario quest too, though, so... Hello, Gurkant. What are you doing? Gurkant is eyeing fertile new fields for Summerford farms, but pests perturb his plows. Blast, how's a botanist supposed to accomplish field work without a field to work in? I don't know. Washed-up pirates are well and good, but when you want a field pillaged and plundered, but not when you want it plowed. A lone horticulturalist, such as myself, hardly strikes fear in the hearts of monsters, but your gait is such that I believe you might. I'd be much obliged if you could rid the field of some mandragoras. With five fewer of the sprouting critters roaming about, I'm sure I could return to my work. Okay. Well, I should be able to help you with that. Oop. Ow. Okay. Any other... Nope, no other quests, but yeah, okay, so... Speak with Slacking Yeoman. Alright, so run around. I probably shouldn't have jumped that, but yeah. Speak with Slacking Yeoman. It says that there's one around here, but I'm not seeing a thing. Maybe he's inside? Nope. Hold on. Let's take care of this first, before I go off and kill some pests. Okay, this is within the red circle too, isn't it? So... maybe there's someone in here. Well, this isn't within the red circle, but oh well. But I'm still checking. Nope. Okay. Not around here. No Slacking Yeoman around here. Alright, let's go this way. There probably are a couple where the little bar fight or whatever that was... well, not bar fight really, but the fight was going on. Yep, okay, here we go. Alright. Water. Work? Ha! Can't work when my hands are full of this... or full lift in this mug. You know, I'd wager me last gill you'd never guess what I'm drinking. Your name is Water, so... What do you think is in his mug? Swill water or swill wine? Probably swill water. I'm gonna say that. Well, you're right about the swill part, but I reckon it might... or, you're right about the swill part. I reckon it might be worth a day of doing Stalwern's chores if it can afford me a taste of proper grog. Okay, yeah, you get paid when you do stuff, so you can have real alcohol. Good for you. Okay. Alright. So that was one. Where's the... Is there one around here? I'm very confused. Alright, so... Straight across the circle is the Chocobo Keep. Maybe outside the walls? You outside? Ah, here you are. Okay. And Sozai Rarzai. How am I supposed to work on an empty stomach? Go on, have a guess at what I had for breakfast. Breaded sticks or ash tuna? Ash tuna. What? Gods, how'd you know? I'm just psychic like that. It's my breath, ain't it? It probably smells as wooden as the food tasted. But I know why you're here. I just as soon get some real food in me. But I ain't one to reject a summons from the captain. Okay? Alright, well that's 2 out of 5. Okay, let's see here. The other 3 are all over the place. Alright, let's kill these tiny mandragoras while I'm at this. Alright. And finally you. You will join your brethren, onion men. I think that's an onion anyway. Onion head or turnip or... I don't know what that is. Alright. And down he goes. Okay. Slayed 5 of them. So when I go back to the captain, I will also tell the herbalist that that is taken care of. No, I do not want to access a fate right now. Okay. Alright, and I'm looking for more lazy pirates who are hanging out and not doing their work. Good. Ah! There you are. Hiding in the corner, I see. Alright, a Rimhus. Axes were made for splitting skulls, not stumps. You know what I did with my... You know what I did in my sailing days? What did he do in his sailing days? Wanton slaughter, I'm guessing? You bet your bosom I did, lass. Aye, those were the days. I reckon I'll have to be satisfied with taking my axe to the trees. I reckon you will. Okay, he's off. Alright. It's interesting seeing how these guys are sort of... guys and girls are sort of adjusting, or not so much, to life on land. I do not see the... Probably under the bridge with my luck. No. Nope. Not there. Oh, there you are. Oh, great. Now how do I get up? Okay, this way. My pants are getting wet. No. Look at them. They're soaked. Man. Ugh. That'll dry off in a second, I guess. Alright. Okay. Elmer. So, Stalwern sent you, and what do you reckon I say to that? What do I reckon he says? Work is for the weak and witless, or I've saucier seeds to sow. I've saucier seeds to sow. I'm gonna say that one. Damn right. Didn't get where I am by taking guff off an... Get where I am by taking guff from any glorified gardeners. But I suppose I could see what he wants to get him off my back. Yeah, you better listen to your captain. They complain a lot, but they respect their captain, so they're gonna do it. They're gonna do what he asks. Alright, so the last... Let's see. Alright, that's the gardener. This is the last one for washed up, so... Where are you? Ah, there you are. 7. Hey, weren't you that... Yeah, you're that guy that I saw, you left the building when I was talking to the captain. You're very taciturn. You gonna be chatty now? I am Severin. You the old man's errand girl now? Basically, yes, but shut up. Tell my dear old captain not to wet his britches. I'll be along. Oh, and just so we're clear, I don't care for landlubbers. Go find the chocobo you rode in on and ride on out. Screw you too. That was rude. Very rude. So he's like the emo teenager of the crew then. That's what I'm guessing anyway from that attitude. Jeez. I understand it's hard to adjust to a new life, but seriously. That's what I'm doing right now. That's why I'm here in Limsa Limits in the first place, getting a new start. You gotta make the best of it. Okay. Just like I have to make the best of the fact that I have to run up these ramps constantly. Man, Reg's muscles are seriously getting a workout. Like, the next time she shows up at the Marauders Guild, Warnzone's gonna be impressed. It's gonna be awesome. Alright, Gurkant. How about that? You've already done more than that whole lot of slothful sea slugs combined. If only they spent half as much time proving their worth as they do talking about it. Well, glad to help, old man. I keep saying old man a lot, I'm sorry, but glad to help, man. Stalwern, you continue to impress, lass. All but Severin are accounted for. He said he was going to come along. It's no fault of yours, he squirmed out. I've let that worm wriggle through my fingers more times than I can count. But rest assured, the next time I see him, I'll put him squarely in the dirt, where all such worms belong. Dang, okay. I think he's hit the end of his patience with this kid. Stalworm worries his sack of oranges will not reach Lathagran checkpoint as planned. Pains me to say, but all the gil in the world can't buy loyalty. There are some like you who can be trusted, and then there are others. Until now, I've had no choice but to rely on that charlatan Severin, even though I'm full aware he's been doing shady deals behind my back. More than once I've heard tell of improper trading with goblins. I wouldn't be the least surprised if it were happening right now. Not a bell ago, a sack of oranges vanished, as did Severin. I want you to find and confront that bastard for me. I want you to find and confront the bastard for me, I am thrown off by him using my last name. I want you to find and confront the bastard for me, Redwyne. I'm sure there's wrongdoing afoot. Be sure to doubt anything that comes out of his mouth. We are moving on from this paragraph. Okay, and I see how the doubt was in orange, so I guess I'm gonna be using the emote, and I don't even know what the doubt emote looks like, so we will see what that does. Okay, I'm running out of the gate, and I have no idea where I'm going. Alright, so the checkpoint is off this way. So it's gotta be off this way somewhere. Improper trading with goblins. I guess not all goblins are traders like Sweetnix back in Limsa Limits, like officially sanctioned ones. I haven't really run into any other goblins besides her, actually. Or him. I don't know if it's a him or her, but yeah. Besides Sweetnix, I haven't run into any other goblins. Okay, the minimap's telling me this way, so yeah. Let's check this out. Whoa. Nope. No. Thank you. Oh, I have to go this way anyway. There's a path here. We're gonna call it a path. Okay. Alright, well there's like a whole goblin camp here. That's cool. Hi guys. You're not attacking me? Alright, we're cool. We're cool. Alright, so where's this guy though? There's a puggle down there. Okay, never mind. He's across the... Well, whatever. I'll just cross the river here. There we go. Alright. Okay, where is this? Oh, there he is. I don't want to join a... What fate is this now? What? Okay, kill the lamb. Let's kill the lamb. Fine. Here. There, you're done. No, level sync. Level sync. Kill the lamb. Get rid of the fate. Is it done? I'm sorry, it's just gonna bug me if, like, I keep constantly getting my music switched. And plus, I should help out fellow adventurers and all that. There we go. Okay, now back to the task at hand. This guy. Alright, well, he is with a couple of sacks. I think the captain might be right about him. Bloody hells, I'm up the strait without a paddle. Really? You don't say. Oh, right, I have to doubt him. I forgot. Ahem. Excuse me. Doubt. Hey, you. What's this now? Stalwart sent you for the oranges. Huh, so the old bugger had known all this time. What does it matter anyway? Listen, you're one of those goody-goody adventurer types, right? Go rescue me mates from those double-dealing goblins. They're just over yonder by the bonfire. Oh, so your buddy's got in trouble because you're being an idiot. Alright, fine, yeah, I'll help him. You save me mates, and by the navigator, you'll have your sack of scurvy snacks. Okay. Scurvy snacks, because it keeps away scurvy. That's cute. Yeah. Sorry. Alright. What happened over here? How'd you guys get taken out by 2 goblins? What the hell? Alright. Come here. Oh. That might be how they got taken out by 2 goblins. Bombs are not to be trifled with. Alright. Down you go. And this is the benefit of being 5 levels above these guys. Okay. Alright. Let's free these guys while I've got things going. Oh, these are the other guys that I was helping before. Or not helping. That I was talking to before. I owe you one. Would have gotten away myself if not Severin shoving me aside. Alright. Oh, so Severin shoved them aside too. Great. Alright, you should have stuck to putting your axe to trees, dude. Severin sent you. Ha! The way he flew out of here, I was sure he'd sold us down the river. Alright, Soze. Soze, wake up. If you hadn't come, my dodo would have been cooked. Cooked dodo. Oh, God, get breakfast, dude. Go. Just get some food. Okay, speak with Severin. Severin's back over here. I guess those other 3 just ran back to the farm or something. Alright, Severin. What do you got to say for yourself? You saved me mates, and for that I owe you. Well, apparently you pushed them in the way when you ran away. I suppose I should be ashamed I couldn't clean up my own mess. But a pirate knows no shame. I've no qualms about going back on my word. I'm only giving you this sack because I like the cut of your jib. Take it to Oseen and send him my regards. Okay. Why would I send him your regards? You were trying to steal the oranges. And give them to the goblins instead for some reason. I feel like I'm missing something here. Okay, well, whatever. Alright, I'll pick up the sacks. It's a sack of oranges, but there are 3 of them. Okay. Alright, let's go deliver this to the guy at the checkpoint. Ostfer has a quest, but let's do this first. Oseen. Alright, what have we here? A delivery from Summerford Farms as scheduled. Ha! There's a first time for everything. Yeah. Sack of oranges. A burly bag packed with chock full of juicy, ripe La Notion oranges. Well, look at that. Not a single one missing either. About the only things not here are those bagmen, and I don't miss them one bit. Here's Stalwern's payment in full. With you, I can trust it'll reach him. Yeah, you can. I will make sure he gets his money. Alright, with the Maelstrom overwhelmed, it falls to the Yellowjackets to hold down the fortifications. Maelstrom forces were spread thin in the first place, and that was before the Sahuagin surge. Alright, Ostfer. You seem to have another quest for me. Ostfer hopes to assure the safety of wayfarers at the Lathagran checkpoint by ridding the area of its dangerous denizens. Might as well take care of that while I'm here. More and more travelers pass through the gates and bloodied and bruised each day. They tell me the Yarzons harry them at the Rogue. It pains me to do nothing, but we need every man we have just to hold the garrison. You would do us all a great service were you to thin the Yarzon population for us. If you could clear out, say, 3 of their nests, we'd be all in your debt. I have no idea where Yarzons are right now. Hold on. Oh, this is the Rogue River. Oh, that's what he meant. Okay. Yeah, that's on the way back to Summerford. Of course, then I'll have to run back here to turn it in, I suppose. But yeah, I can go take care of that for you. Man, it is getting foggy out here. Here's another Gubu. See, they're perfectly docile when they, you know, don't have someone sticking a knife in their back and sending them at us. Okay, so let's see here. Yarzan nest is over here. Ah, here we go. No wonder I haven't seen them. They're not normally on the landscape. Okay, now they're here. They're here now. Okay. Alright, take you out. Alright. One down, two to go. Those are really big spiders. Not as bad as the hornets, in my opinion, but still, that was not fun. I'm not actually sure if you'd call them spiders. They didn't. I don't think they had 8 legs. I think they had 6. Or I could count wrong. Nope, 6 legs. I was right. Don't ask me why I was able to notice that in the heat of the moment, but I was. Like, I don't even... What is this? Like, look at that. It's like a crab snake thing. Those are creepy. Okay. And I don't like the fact that they're called feeders either. Not with those teeth. Alright, last nest. I can definitely see why we want to get rid of these. Okay, and one more. Down you go. Nope. Alright, down you go. Aha! Okay, victory is mine. Okay. Oh, wait, no, put that back. Okay, now go back to... Yeah, I have to go back to Ostfer and tell him that I killed those things. Did I just miss that quest when I was over here before? Like, did he have that above his head and I just totally missed it as I wandered off to Summerford Farms? It's possible, I guess, but I didn't think so. I thought I looked. But those things, those monsters were only level 5. So it's not like hitting level 10 unlocked the quest. I'm gonna hit a level 11 soon, jeez. But okay, whatever. The point is, I'm here now. Alright, Osfer. So you paid the so you did the Vilekin. Wait. Ah, so you did for the Vilekin. Yeah, sure. Every passerby, every passer through owes you a debt of gratitude. Lothagrin is a vital stronghold, one the Maelstrom would defend themselves had they the means. The fleet is spread too thin, which is why the Yellow Jackets have been called in. But our numbers are hardly inexhaustible, and your help goes a long way towards preserving the peace. Okay, cool. And he offers footwear, actually. Level 8 footwear. It's a level 7 quest. Okay. Well, whatever. Alright, so this actually would be better footwear than what I currently have. Let me try that on. With the gear, thank you. Alright. It's blue, but, you know. Like I said, it would be better. Or I could just get more Allegan bronze pieces, and they sell for 100 gil each. Money or shoes? Are my shoes... These things, are they close to being spirit bound? No, they are not. Yeah, I'll hold on to these shoes for now. Well... Is that stupid? It's probably stupid. Hold on. Sorry, I'm indecisive. Item comparison. Alright, same bonuses, it's just one more armor. So no, I'll hold on to these shoes and spirit bond them, and then I can... There we go. Level 11! Woohoo! But yeah, I'll spirit bond them, and then I will, and then I'll be able to turn them into materia later. Okay, back to Summerford Farms. And you know what? I'm just gonna teleport. I don't particularly like using the life stream and teleporting like just willy-nilly, but I'm tired of running. So it's happening. Alright, there we go. Back to Summerford Farms. Hey, Stowen, I have some money for you. Back in one piece. That's a relief. How did you fare, Redwyne? Well, there was some stuff that I went through. A sack of gil, payment for the sack of Lanocine oranges. This is what I was aiming for. Looks to be all I was owed, all right. Though I'd be telling you false if I claimed I had not held out more hope for Severin. I was even willing to overlook the skimming off the top, but to sell us all short in favor of those godforsaken goblins. Yeah, I get the feeling that you were all like, I'll push him into the dirt and stuff earlier, but I mean, you kept him around this far, this long, and were willing to overlook his, well, shadiness. So you gotta care about the guy a little bit. And I'm getting all sorts of mixed messages from him, because he's like, he apparently pushed his buddies out of the way and ran himself, but then he was like, I've gotta go get them, and he was rude about it, but he was actually thankful that I helped his buddies, so I don't know. There's also, the guy seems to be going through a time. You do well to mind yourself around the 2 guild cheat. Severin again, okay. If he'd leave his own mates for dead, there's no telling what he'd do to you. Yeah, but he did want to get them back. Like, I mean, I can't really defend it, and so I won't be, but he did want to get them back. Okay, I will take the bronze lapras, I think. Thank you. So there is that. I mean, you know, so you gotta give him that. Or do you have to give him that? I don't know. But I'm giving him that. And I don't care about spirit bonding when I get a Lapras. I love Labrases. I think they look cool. And so now I'm hitting with a Lapras. Preferred weapon of choice here. Alright, Stalwart, you got anything else to say? No. No, you do not. Alright, where's the next main scenario quest then? This guy. Okay. It looks like I have a quest downstairs now. Kamhar. Alright, well, I'll check that out in a second. Alright, Gurkant. What do you got for me? Gurkant seeks fertile soil to improve the yields of his newly plowed fields. Okay. Blast, at this rate, the crops will never be ready for harvest. If only we had black loam, just a bit could send our stalks soaring. I'll bet Rotwita knows where you might find some. Perhaps you might pay a visit to her in the orchard. I think that's the lady who told me about the memorial, isn't it? I think so. Okay, I'll do that. And I will grab this quest from Mr. Kamhar as I'm doing that. High potions are in short supply at Tiller's Rest, and Kamhar hopes to remedy that. Ooh, I get a belt for this. Okay, cool. A pound of cure. If you're heading to Tiller's Rest, I have a favor to ask of you. I don't know if I'm heading there, but okay. The pirates have been away from sea for far too long, and their broken hearts turn to bloodshed for solace. A full supply of medicine lasts barely a week. If you could buy a high potion and take it up to Widaloaf, you may well save some lives. Okay, so there are high potions for sale. What is that? Okay then. There are high potions for sale at Tiller's Rest. Wherever that is. Let's see if I can speak to Rotwita though. I think she was at the bottom of this, right? Yep, that's her. Hello. That Gurkant's got a head of cabbage if he thinks I'm fetching him any black loam. But if you dare to pinch some from the crock pot, then be my guest. Just mind you don't get trampled upon by the aurochs that dwell there. Once you've 3 bushels, take the black loam to Freywall at Tiller's Rest. He'll know what to do. Okay. The crock pot? Okay, now I have to... Alright. The crock pot. That's interesting. And this is Tiller's Rest over here. So I can cross the bridge and go grab that high potion. Let's go do that. The crock pot. Who would name, like, a land formation the crock pot? That is weird. And why is this... Black loam's just really fertile soil, right? So why would that be over there? and not, like, somewhere else. Maybe hot, so maybe there's, like, a volcano there? That would be weird, but I don't know. I'm thinking volcanic soil. But I think all this is volcanic soil. Whatever. Okay. I'll figure it out in a second. Windaloaf. Whitealoaf. Whatever. I'm plumb out of potions. Any sorry sufferer knocking on my door may as well be knocking on Thal's. Alls I can offer them is a prayer. Wait. Item request. High potion. Wait, why am I giving him a high potion? Oh. Because I'm supposed to be giving high potions, not buying high potions. Okay, never mind. I'm an idiot. Were I God-fearing man, I'd say you were heaven sent, but the dust settles... After the dust settles from the next pirate brawl, some sorry soul will owe you his lousy life. I pity the poor fish out of water. At first, I thought the fights were just to kill time, but now I believe that some truly have a death wish. Jeez. There's naught that can be done about that. We can't make 'em want to live. All we can do is hope they learn to love the land. Okay, that's 100. Okay. Well, that was sad. Hey, guys. Stop killing yourselves. Seriously. Is he dead or sleeping? He's sleeping. Okay. Alright. Ha 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 ha. Okay. Gonna let him talk to you like that. I've been hit harder by an ocean breeze. Okay, so yeah, more egging on fights. The retired pirates are a restless bunch. All day they're at it, swearing and shouting and punching and kicking, wasting all the time and energy on everything but farming. Yeah, I'm getting that. Hello. Free wall. Shovels. Ha, the only things that shed houses are now... The shed houses now are hungover freebooters. Away from the orchards and out of the boss's sight. Perfect spot for a nap. Oh, in here? Why am I wasn't asking about shovels. Okay, but yeah, okay, so apparently this is all part of Summerford Farms over here, and this shed they use to take naps. Yeah, that guy has a lot to deal with as far as managing his crew. Alright, but let's go and hit up the crockpot and get that black loam. What is this? Captain Peter Pigeontoe. Grounded Raider. Yeah, those guys, they're all aggressive, and they are way too clumped for me to be able to take them on. Go in there, level 9. They'll kill me. So I think I'll go around for now. If I can pick off a straggler occasionally, that'd be great. Although apparently, what is that? What was that sound? Okay. Though apparently I can only... Is it the grounded raider or the grounded pirate that I need? No, it's gotta be the grounded raider. Okay, well, I can't take any of those on right now. Fate joined. The once gentle aurochs living in the crock pot have grown bold since the arrival of a bull known as Menius. Or Menus, I'm not sure. Slay the beast and show the other creatures who it is they should truly fear. Okay. Why am I slaying a bull aurochs? Wounded aurochs. Hello. Apparently you're gonna attack me anyway. Okay. So these are like big cows. Okay, it's telling me to slay this thing. Alright, I am 3 levels above him. It might work. I don't know. Now let me take these guys out first, I guess. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna get 2 of them. Alright. Okay, YOLO. Doing it. Come on. Whoop. Heal often and early. Okay. Whoa! Oh. Alright, I'm doing a good deal of damage to him, so that's good. Crap. Okay, I need to kill you first. Whoa. Need to kill you first. Alright, now back to you. Might be able to do this. Maybe. Alright. I hope he stuns. Yes, he gets stunned. Good. Okay. Alright, I hear reinforcements. I hear reinforcements. I thought I heard reinforcements. There you are. Good. Thank you very, very much. Whoop. I can't. Crap. That's gonna hurt. Yep. Alright. Renew the bleed. Alright, we're gonna take him down. Awesome. I don't even necessarily need to use this, need to use my bloodbath again. Woohoo! Thank you very much, Ongo Goblogane. Whoa! Okay. Yep, pay attention. Pay attention, Reg. Alright, these guys are a pain. I thought you guys were supposed to be mollified if I got rid of the bull. What the heck? Okay. Jeez. That guy's probably going to attack. Nope. Okay, he turned around. Alright, Black Loam. Wait. What is this? What? Oh, ew. Okay, no wonder she said she wasn't gonna go get it. Ew. The things I do for adventuring. Okay, yeah. Come on. Put a bleed on you. Move. Okay. You're down. Pick up more of this. So that's what Black Loam is. Cow poop. Got it. Yo. Where am I putting that? I don't want to think about it. Never mind. Doesn't matter. I hit you because I knew you were going to probably turn around and attack me as soon as I bent down to get this. Wow, they make loud thuds when they fall. Okay. Alright, can I get around you? Yes, I can. Okay, cool. Alright, well, that was fun. That was a big Aurochs, too. I consider it practice for taking out the one that's killed that kid's parents. I almost had him on my own, honestly. I think I could have handled him on my own. I mean, I'm 3 levels above him, so that's probably why, but still. Oh. Could I? Maybe. I wonder how hard these guys hit. Alright, hey you. Just clear this out first. Oh good! Two who I need came right to me. Well, one who I need came right to me. Alright, somehow I got stunned. I don't know how that happened. Alright, heal. So I didn't recall having to use potions nearly this much before. I can't imagine if you're running a DPS character through here, which I guess would be, well, any DPS character could be running through here, or a healer for that matter. I mean, a healer could heal themselves, I suppose, but still, it seems like this would be particularly deadly for them. Okay, now they're gonna respawn soonish, so I need to hit these guys now. Good. Oh, I got the captain. Lovely. Okay. Whoop. Crud. Alright, let's just get the... Okay, come on. Cycle to the right character, please. Thank you. Okay. Yep, this is not gonna work. This is bad. Yeah, everyone focus on that spot, and let me hit this guy and kill him and run. Kill him and run, kill him and run, kill him and run. Go, go, go. Alright, got him. Got my fill. Thank you. Bye. See ya. Huh. And the captain is just like there. He's just like, you know, I'm sure he's got more health than the other ones. I will come back for you another day. Probably. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I won't. Maybe I will avoid you entirely. Alright. Now where am I going? Okay, I've got to go back to the... that guy up there. Take the black loam to... Oh, nope. Take the black loam to the guy at Tiller's Rest. Really helps to read the quest objectives. Oh, the guy next to the shed who was talking about shovels and laughing at me. Hello. Even the weeds wither and die in this desolate dirt. I don't know, it seems pretty okay to me, but okay. Black loam, quite literally a steaming sack of shite. At least I had sacks, that's good. But a bit of this black loam ought to change all that. I haven't seen any in ages. Gathering black loam's not for the weak of will, nor the weak of stomach, eh? Ha ha ha. Yeah, very funny. Oh, don't tell me Gurkant and Rotweed neglected to mention where black loam comes from. Yes, they did. Well, sure you figured it out on your own, from the cloying stench. It comes from the RX lair, of all places. Well, why dwell on who misled whom about what? What matters is that your efforts have brought us the black loam, and we can expect a bountiful harvest as a result. Thank you. You're welcome. I don't get too many people actually saying thank you to me. What do these look like? Well, I suppose they would have gone with the shoes that I also ignored, but yeah. Okay, item comparison here. It's just, again, it's just a single +1 armor. So, nah, I think I'll still go with the gold. Thanks. Any more quests? Nope. Okay, well, on that note, I think I would rather... Wow, seriously, look at Limsa. It looks so cool. Alright. On that note, I think that we are going to be done for this episode. Join me next time, and we will start with more of the main scenario quest and see where it takes us. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Have a good one.